arms and legs relaxed, give them a little bit of a shake and bounce up and down, up on the toes. And then swing the arms forward and backwards. And then relax the arms and then start nodding the head up and down. Pause at the top, pause at the bottom. Morning, Elaine.
Morning.
And then from there, we'll tilt the head side to side. And then put the chin down, and then circle the head round, so the ears just touching the left shoulder or down as close as you can get, and then low, bring the chin down, round to the other side, and tilting the other way, pause and stretch, and then slowly circle the other way. Once more in each direction. And then relax and then put the head back. And then round to the left. Then back and round to the right. And back to the left again. Back to the right. Once more in each direction. Relaxing the head forward and then turn the head, look left. Turn the head, look right. Stretch a little bit, pause for a second or two, and then the other way. And then face forward and lift up the shoulders and then turn left. Turn right. Forwards and down. And then lift again, now look right. Left. Forwards, down, and then lift, roll the shoulders back. So today we're going to move on with our Shibashi 3 practice. And we're going to do two new moves today. So first of all, to prepare, we need to warm the body up well. And then roll the shoulders forwards. Okay, then pop the hands together, circle the wrists, toes on the floor, circle an ankle. Other way. Other side. And the other way. Okay, stretch your hands out. And then bring the arms down and then turning the body. and then put the hands onto the hips. For a start, we're going to keep this part still, hips and pelvis still, and lean the upper body forward a little bit, just a bit, and then circle the torso around to the left, and then back, right, and circle. So often we'll circle the hips. This time the circle is a little bit higher in the body. Then the other way. Okay, and then with the hands here on the hips, now we're going to circle under the hands. And then round the other way. Okay, and then now we're going to keep the hips still, and this time circling the pelvis and the tailbone. So to roll the pelvis back, the tailbone goes forward. Pelvis tilts to the right, tailbone goes to the left. Pelvis tilts forward, tailbone goes back, and then pelvis tilts left, tailbone goes to the right. And just circling around like this. And the other way. Okay, good. And lift, circle the legs to the side. And then the other way, lift to the side, roll the leg forwards. And then lift the leg, kick to the side. Keep the body facing forward. So we'll kicking side, so opening up the hips. And then put the hands behind you, keep the heels up to the hands. And then legs straight, reach down, hands down towards the feet. And then stretch to the left. And to the right. Back to the middle. And the knees slightly come up with the knees being rubbed. And then small circles. And then small circles the other way. And then bring the feet together and circling again. And then the other way. And then slowly come up and then give yourself a shake. Okay, so we're going to start actually with move number 9 of Shibashi 3, and that's the serpent ascends to the third eye. And then we're going on to the next one. But the 9 and 10, really good exercises, movements for stretching the spine. So this first one, we move the spine like a wave. Second one, the new one, first new one we're going to learn, we moving the spine in a spiral. So together, they go together quite nicely. So I have the feet shoulder width, weight on the balls of the feet, and bend the knees slightly. And then, if you remember, we're curling the spine like this. So I'm not trying to stretch down, I'm not feeling a stretch on the back of the legs here. So it's knees bent, and the spine is like in a C shape. So the pelvis roll back a little bit, tailbone a little bit forward, and the chin tucked in. Just the body movement on its own as a reminder, then we'll do the hands and then put them together. So we're straightening up by pushing the knees forward, thighs forward, hips forward, belly forward, and then the upper back and the head lean back. Continue straighten the legs and then straighten the body. As soon as you're upright, knees bend, curl the spine again, tuck the chin in. So knees, thighs, hips, belly, up, lean back, straighten up, and then again, bend the knees, round the spine, tuck the chin in. So knees, thighs, hips, belly, lean back, head back, straighten up. One more time, just the body on its own. Okay, the hand movement for this one is nice and simple. Then make a loose fist with the hands. They come up like this together, and then this move's called the serpent ascends to the third eye. So once you get to the level of the third eye, so middle of the forehead, and then the hands open slowly, and then circle the arms round and down. So if you watch me from the side with the hand movements, they come up, middle, open, and then round down. Notice when they come around to the side, I'm not back here. The circle is in front of the body. Generally, when we're not trying to stretch too much, we'll keep the circle in front. Here, coming back, stretches the shoulders a lot. Okay. So, putting both together, bend the knees, round the spine, tuck the chin in. So as we're moving up and pushing the thighs forward, the hands are in front of the thighs, the hips forward, the hands are in front of the hips, the belly forward, hands are in front of the belly, and then lean back, and then timing is as you straighten up there, the hands are in front of the middle of the forehead, and then as you bend the knees, slowly adjusting your position back to the start position, and coming round and down, and then here, synchronized again, coming up, and down. When the arms are coming out, still bend a little bit, don't straighten and lock the arms out. Breath in as you come up, breath out as you come round and down. Couple more. So the next move, number 10, first new one, is called Connecting the Three Treasures. And there's three areas we focus on. So sort of the hips, middle of the body here, and then upper body. And whereas the previous move, we were moving in like a wave-like motion, this time we're moving in a spiral. So we're going to circle at the hips so they go out to the right first. Not too wide, this isn't like a big stretch like we do in the warm-up. A smaller circle. Focus more on feeling like you're coiling the spine. So that the hips, one circle, and then the middle part of the body, circle, and then feel it more in the upper body, we circle. So you can kind of expand the chest and contract the chest and the back of the between the shoulder blades there. Okay, so we'll do that again. So that's just the spiral going up. So round, right to left. In the middle part of the body, and then the upper part of the body. And then we go around the other way. So now the upper body, because we're called to the top, we'll go left, round to the right. In the middle part of the body, we'll go left, round to the right. And then around the hips, the lower part of the spine, we'll go left, round to the right. And that's it. So it's coiling up and then coiling down. So around the lower spine, middle of the spine, and then right at the top. Then the other way, around left to right again, and left to right. So it's tricky when you start this one sometimes to feel like you're moving the correct part of the spine, but it's that awareness of where you're moving, the connection between the body and the brain. So a very good exercise for that, because we're working on three distinct parts of the spine. So let's do that again, just the spinal movement. So round, right to left, lower, right to left, middle, and then upper, and then the other way, upper, left to right, and then middle, left to right, and then lower, left to right. The hand movement replicates what's going on in the spine. So the hands will be like this in front of you, and they circle around. And you see they gradually come up, so they circle from sort of the hips to the chest, and then chest as a spiral up to the upper body here, and then round the other way, so gradually moving down. So that will help that proprioception of which part of the body is moving. So round low, middle, upper, and then round the other way, 1, 2, 3. So let's put both together. So low, middle, upper, and then round the other way. Upper, middle, lower. And that's it. We just go up, up and then down. We'll repeat a couple more times. So low, middle, upper, and then upper, middle, lower. So what we're not trying to do is keep sort of 2/3 of the spine completely still and just move part of it. That would be way too stiff. So you'll find the whole body feels like it's moving. There's just a slight emphasis and a bit more movement in one part of the body, either the lower, the middle, or the upper. So let's do that again. So from here, lower, middle, and then up, and the other way, up, middle, lower. Okay, good to give the body a shake. So it's the first time practicing today, we'll be adding it to the form and practicing it, but those last two moves, 9 and 10, in combination, are very good, nice, very good stretch for the spine. Okay, so the next one, just warm the knees up a little bit more, gives them a little bit of a rub. This is the Immortal pointing to the moon. So hopefully you'll remember the Shibashi 2 move, Immortal pointing the way. And with this one we do sword fingers. So the fingers are like this. So when I say sword fingers, the fingers like this. We're going to do Immortal shows the way for a start from Shibashi 2, and then I'll show you the Immortal pointing to the moon. But watch me first, because it's a low position, so I want to make sure everybody's staying safe with this one. So from here, Immortal points the way from Shibashi 2, the arms come up, round and over. Here, you make sword fingers. The right leg steps behind and across. So if you see, hopefully you can see the sort of the centre line of my mats here. If my left leg is on the centre line of the mats, my right leg with the toes on the floor goes behind and across. And then I'm pointing to the side or a bit behind. And then my arms drop, right leg moves to the side, up, do the sword fingers here, step across, point to the side. So if you're feeling a bit unbalanced with this one, make sure you haven't got one foot directly behind the other one. It needs to come across more. And then bending the front knee, the weight mostly going down through the ball of the front foot. Arms down, up, over, sword fingers, step, point to the side. Okay, so I'll show you the Immortal points to weight, and then we'll break it down a little bit. So it's the same movement here, except now the hands come down lower. Before we were coming parallel and then across. This time they come down lower, make the sword fingers. We step across, feet in the same position. We sink down lower and point up and back behind us. And then down, up and over, down, step, sink down low, point up and back behind. So very much builds on the previous one. Okay, so if you watch me from the front, when I do the steps across like this. When I bend the knees, you'll see that my right leg is in the middle, left leg stepping. You'll see when I bend the knees, my left heel stays up. I bend the knees, and this knee that's stepped behind goes to the other side of my shin. So my left knee is on the right side of my right shin, just tucked in there. And I come up. Yeah. It may well be that you can't go down that low. So just go for positioning like this. So aim up and back behind you with the arms. Get the foot in the right position. Then over time, maybe not, maybe you'll be able to go down a little bit lower. Just try and work the legs a little bit more. So Immortal shows the way we stay quite high. This one, you can come down a little bit lower. But listen to your body. Any discomfort in the knees, ankles, hips, anywhere, then ease off. So we'll do the move a few times. If you're staying high in your stance, then like we do it like this. Yeah. If you go low, then copy me and go a bit low. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do the first two high, then I'll do medium, then I'll do low. So we're building up into the lower stance, and just do what you can. So here. So the right knee stepping behind, with the right knee is touching the outside of the left shin. And now the left knee will touch the outside of the right shin. Turn and look at the fingers behind you. We'll do one more on each side if you want to go lower. Okay, and then come up and then circle the arms. And finish off a couple more times. One more. Okay, good. So, yeah, in different ways, challenging moves. This one challenging in the sense of using the correct part of the body, and if your spine's feeling a bit stiff, it can be quite a tricky one. This one, but yeah, you can just practice moving here, and then this last one, very good for your foundational strength and development. That's all. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day.